Good morning. Nobody cares. Um, this is technically our week 21 update. It is coming in late because one, it was a holiday weekend, and two, being out of town it's making this so much harder. Um, Everything. Sorry, it's storming really bad at the moment. In fact, I'm still at my hotel. We lost power a moment ago, but it came back on really quick. Um, Either it came back on or it popped into backup power. I don't know. I've only ever been in a hotel once when it actually lost power and stayed off. Thankfully, it was right after my partner and I had finished cooking dinner. And so we just ended up with a romantic dinner by candlelight with the big picture window open. Window. Jesus. It's early. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into our standard health and wellness, fitness, blah, blah, blah update. So still can't weigh myself this week, which makes me a little both sad and happy at the same time because I am positive that I have gained some of my weight back just because my overall eating habits while I'm here are garbage, and not necessarily like I'm going out to have fast food every day, but because of my hotel situation and everything, it's not really conducive to, I don't know, getting food and cooking it every day. So I am eating out at restaurants, but I haven't been eating fast food. I'm limiting fried food. I'm not eating red meat every day. So I'm still trying to stay. I'm still trying to not overeat. Um, I'm really bad about leftovers. I don't, especially in a hotel, I don't like bringing leftover food and putting it in the fridge to try to reheat later. But I also don't eat that much. So, like, I'm not going out to not hotels, Jesus Christ, I'm tired. I'm not going out to restaurants 2 or 3 times a day. I get up, I take um, my morning meds, I get to work, I drink a protein shake, and then I don't eat until I get off of work, which is, I'm probably 6 p.m. I'm eating. After I eat, I go to the gym most days. So it's not that now, but over the weekend though, my kid was out here with my dad, and that means I'm going to be a little more diligent about making sure there are 3 meals a day, or at least two and a half, so that my kid gets solid food because he still needs to eat, and that's a big problem for me. If he's getting a meal, obviously it's one of those situations where he's going to be very wary about eating if I'm not eating also, even if it's just a little bit. So I was trying really hard, but we did a lot of physical activity too. We went a bunch of places. We did the beach. We did get to do the beach, so that was nice. I did do my measurements yesterday, and so my measurements haven't changed much, which is good, which is really good. While I would rather them go down, they haven't spiked up. So with any type of weight gaining back up trending since stopping the shots, I would expect my measurements to change, not drastically right away, but I would expect to see changes in the numbers going up, but I haven't seen that. So that makes me feel a little better. I did do a 2.5 hour gym session yesterday, so just trying to keep up or make up for having to cut things short every now and then. Monday I wasn't able to go to the gym, but that's because it was closed because it was a holiday, and the gym out here did indeed close for the holiday. But I hit up the elliptical down in the hotel gym, so I did get 15 minutes of cardio in while I was doing my laundry. Yay. Um, I'm on my last week out here. It is thundering and lightning so bad. That's what I keep looking out through the window. Um, yeah, it's storming real good, and I left my umbrella in the car, so I'm halfway considering taking my my backpack down to the lobby of the hotel, dropping it off at the desk, wrapping myself in a towel, running out to the car, and then driving it up under the cover so that I can go walk in and grab my bag because it's got my laptop and everything in it. So, The worst part is this storm is supposed to end about 20 minutes after I get to work. Oh, that lightning is wicked. But yeah, so for the health wellness, I am struggling with the new medication. I take it every morning. I'm good about taking it in the morning. That second dose is half the time I'm not taking it. And honestly, I kind of decided at one point, I was thinking maybe I should just take it at night and then take it in the morning. But I think the whole purpose of taking it in the morning and the afternoon is, one, to help curb appetite, and two, to help boost the metabolism throughout the day, since it's not a time release 24-hour cycle thing. I've also been taking antibiotics because I did get a massive toothache, which I have finally gotten an appointment scheduled when I get back to my regularly scheduled program to go see the dentist where the specialist is. They're forcing me to do an intake visit despite having the referral and all of the click x-ray stuff from my other dentist. So effing whatever, but luckily it's not too far from where I work. I was able to get like an end of day appointment during next week. So we'll work on that. We'll figure that out. I need to see about getting my truck into the shop for a couple of recalls that they need to flash in. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the storm. I love storms. I don't like going out in them, but I love them. So this is going to be fun. I'm really hoping I don't deal with any flooding on the way. But yeah, so that's how I stand for the health and fitness and wellness. Honestly, it's been a tough month. It's been a really tough month being in town, out of town, in town, out of town. I am looking forward to having a little bit more of a regular schedule over the next month or two. But it's also going to be summertime. So got a couple of weeks that I have to figure out how I'm going to juggle with my kid and my job. However, my in-laws are going to be doing a lot of stuff with my kid this summer to help keep him basically out from underfoot, so I don't have to worry about what to do with him during the day while I'm working, since I can't work from home most of the time, which is stupid. It's really fucking stupid and I hate it. Anyway, so that's how things are going. I am struggling with the medication. I have gained weight from my lowest number, obviously, which I expected to. I expected to jump back up to, because I got down to what 207, 206, and I expect to fluctuate between that and like 212, 213 for a little while, especially right now with the changeover in medication, with the change in my situation, not being home, being traveling back and forth. I am looking forward to getting home and maybe doing a little bit more cooking and, getting back to little healthier habits. I don't know, just being home will be nice, because then I'm not tempted to go into the break room and grab snacks. I'm not tempted to go, leave work and go immediately sit down and eat a meal. I'm not tempted to sample this, that, and the other, because believe me, I order more food than I'm going to eat, so I can order a couple, an appetizer or two and a main, and that way I can nibble and taste things. But that being said, I don't finish everything. If I got the fucking hiccup, sorry guys. But yeah, that's how things are going right now, and I will see if I can get a picture of the storm in a minute and show you, so hold on. So the storm has calmed down a little bit. It's not raining sideways anymore, but it is constant lightning. Like, I'll be honest, when I was looking over through the window, I really thought that it was maybe like a flickering light above me, like connected to the hotel. No, it's actually just the constant storm. So yeah, it's fun, let me tell you. So that's it. That's all we got for this week. Week 21 update in the books, and week 22 we'll be back to getting a weigh-in, and I'm probably gonna cry about it because I feel like I am a cow right now. So Again, with the change in medication, the change in habits, being out of town, so many things are working against me. I'm really, really hoping that it's not too detrimental to my progress, but it's not gonna, even if it is, I'm not gonna let it slow me down. I'm not gonna let it hold me back, and I'm not gonna let it discourage me from continuing my journey. So keep it up. If you're struggling, this is the time to just hunker down and keep going. Bye.